With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's the magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
She faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Asked for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. From the 48. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. A give left side to Johnson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They motion the tight end over. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next? Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Running back sent in motion left. Williams to throw on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That one gains 7. And that's a Chicago first down. So Super Bowls. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They've got a first to begin the frame. Williams from the gun. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now they send their back in motion right. Out of the pistol, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Swift will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
So now, here's third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Carney's kick is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Steelers facing a deficit near the break. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. On the ground again with Johnson. He'll cobble together a yard there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They send a man in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK. Touchdown! Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw by Williams. That throw finds Komet. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams to throw on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This one's to Kirk out left side. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second and 10 now. Taken in by Kirk right side. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They are throwing it again. Metcalf's got it. Complete. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Set.
Slot man motioned over.
Go.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Go street. Cardinal. Big alert.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Dicker connects there. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Williams set to pass. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Has his man, it's Swift. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time and running back in the flat.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go now. Three.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the set. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over after the interception. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Gets this to Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Go.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Johnson. Escapes a defender. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. Able to get it to Moore. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And it sets up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component...
He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Romadunze touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Romadunze, the intended receiver. And now they face second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete out to the right. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. then go to work after it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running back sent in motion. Williams to throw on first. He's going deep this time. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 46. Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 47. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First down throw by Williams. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Williams on the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Let's go now.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Let's go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Tight end going in motion here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's caught at the 4. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flush down out to his left. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To throw, Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He fires one deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Williams. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. And it's another Lombardi.